Hey guys, Fight Kitties here. I'm Lady J.
And I'm Lexi, and it's time for Kickass and Coffee.
Oh, the Wrestleverse has some exciting news for you today.
We always do, and let's just get right into it. I'm excited.
With the fight buzz.
Yes. We're going to start off with Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, so Wrestling Observer shared this fun little story.
Yeah, so apparently he's requested to be released from WWE.
There was some reported, speculated backstage drama between him and Vince McMahon. Something about like Vince denying his storyline ideas. And I don't know. I don't know. We haven't seen him on TV for a while now. I think
since November.
He got squashed in like a 2-minute match. So
the last we saw him was actually in a programming. I don't remember which one, but I know it was in November. So it's been like a few months now. And this is what he has to say. I have a message that is much bigger than my dreams in pro wrestling. Despite my best efforts, I will not be able to deliver this message while working with WWE.
Oh, dang.
So it seems like a lot of people don't trust WWE, which is kind of unfortunate.
It is kind of sad. I mean, I don't know. Business is business, and people will run it the way they want to run it.
Yeah.
And a recent report from the Wrestling Observer newsletter indicated that former AEW Women's Champion Hikaru Shida, she posted on Instagram. She's like, I'm headed to Japan.
Oh.
She's taking some time off.
That makes me sad. I love her.
I know, but Serena Deeb beat the crap out of her knee.
Did, yeah.
So they're like, yeah, she's probably going to rest up her knee. And then you got your forced quarantine when you're traveling.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I remember her. She got messed up really bad. Serena Deeb pulled open her, I think she was wearing pants or something to cover her knees and was just smacking it against the ring. And I was like, oh my goodness. It's like they're always targeting someone's injury. I get it, but come on, man.
So we don't really know when she's coming back.
That's sad. Hopefully soon. She deserves a break, but we'll miss her.
Yes, I totally agree.
Let's get started with WWE Universal Champ Roman Reigns, who continues to make history. How is it possible?
Weren't we just talking about this title reign, longest reign, record-breaking reigns, and Roman Reigns freaking stealing it from Brock Lesnar by a day or something now?
Yes, he is now holding the reigning title holder for 504 days and counting.
That's a long time.
That's over a year. That's almost 2 years. He's breaking the previous record of 503 days set by Brock Lesnar. So that's a big deal. He got a day ahead of him.
And he's also being recognized as the 6th longest world championship reign in WWE history.
That's crazy. Grandma D must be so excited. So we have UFC Fight Night.
Oh, yeah.
And it went down Saturday night in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
So we have some exciting updates on that.
Okay, it's not our super exciting story because Tijon's like, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. He was so freaking excited on Sunday about this. So we'll have to let him go into details.
Yes, we're going to let him go into details, but we'll give you a little brief synopsis. So in the main event of the evening, we had Calvin Kattar, who picked up a huge win by defeating Kaiga Shide.
Warning, we're going to butcher this.
Sorry, guys. And it was after 5 rounds.
That's a good, long fight.
Yes.
And then the co-main event, Jake Collier, he was victorious by, there goes my team back, by defeating Chase Sherman in the very first round.
Yes.
Get out of there.
So make sure you check out the full event review with Tijon on tomorrow, actually.
In the mix.
So get excited for that, you guys.
Yes.
So we have GCW, who's announced Friday that Jon Moxley will make his in-ring return at the Wrld on January 23rd.
So GCW noted that Moxley will defend his GCW championship against Homicide at this event at the mecca of pro wrestling venues, the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yes. I've actually never seen that. I've heard of it though before, but
well, yeah, because you grew up north.
Yes, I am from up north, which I'm excited I'm not there because it is cold. And we have the Briscoes, who have issued an open challenge for the JCW tag team titles.
I've been wondering when them boys were going to show up. They called out like AEW, and I'm like, are they going to come? Well, they're going to be at GCW.
Yep, you'll see them there.
And WWE NXT announced the first round of matches for the 2022 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament, the 7th iteration of this tournament, which will commence on this Tuesday's episode of NXT 2.0 on the USA Network, just in case you wanted to tune in.
Wow. So let's see this lineup. We have Jacket Time versus 2021 Dusty Classic Tag Classic winners, MSK. Oh my goodness.
And then we have Legado de Fantasma versus Malik Blade, Idris Enough, I think.
Sorry, guys. Name butcher. We have the Diamond Mines, Julius and Brutus Creed versus Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen.
And then we'll have the Grizzled Young Veterans versus Andre Chase and Bodie Hayward.
I love when Andre Chase comes on. It's just funny. And then we have the Women's Dusty Tag Classic will take place later this year, actually. So we don't have any update on that, but we do have some Terminus results.
Terminus was last night.
Yes.
So Jordan Grace is a champ over Kira Hogan for the Impact Digital Media Championship. That's funny.
Yeah. So she actually still remains the Impact Digital champion. She was previously
reigning, defending, still.
She still is. She won by a pinfall, actually. We had Bandido versus Baron Black for the ROH World Championship.
I'm still confused about this ROH World Championship, how Bandido and Gresham both hold this variations of the same title.
How does that even work? I don't understand.
There needs to be like a unification match.
Yes, I would love to watch that. So Bandido remains the ROH champ. Again, won by a pinfall. So what's new? Bandido always kicking it.
Jonathan Gresham went up against Josh Alexander for the other ROH Original World Championship in a pure rules match.
Yes. And he remained the ROH Original World Champ. So we've got Bandido, we've got Jonathan Gresham, and he won by a double pinfall.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lee Moriarty versus Josh Woods. He was supposed to go up against Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
I couldn't find why Jay Lethal had to bow out.
What's that about? I wonder.
We'll find out and we'll let you guys know.
We'll let you know tomorrow if we have any updates on that. So now time for the morning jab. Jake Paul is at it again. So according to TMZ Sports, the controversial internet personality has gotten real AF. He's actually trying to get Connor McGregor to fight with him again.
But like Jake Paul's a boxer and Connor McGregor is an MMA fighter. Like, don't you have to be qualified in order to like cross sports lines? I don't know how I do that.
Apparently not. He has a $50 million offer that is being presented to McGregor's camp. $50 million. Like,
I wouldn't mind.
And Paul says that Connor looked at his DM on Instagram that he sent to him.
Oh, dang, eyes.
He's like,
emojis.
I saw that it was I was left on scene, because on Instagram you can like see if someone sees it and doesn't answer back to you on DMs. And so apparently they have the former UFC superstar, after he sent this invitation out, is talking to Conor McGregor's team, quote unquote. But
I thought that was kind of funny. I saw like these headlines and I'm like, wait a second. You're talking, like, you just looked at, how is that the same as talking? You're looking at your freaking Instagram account of the manager.
Yeah, weird. And Paul initially called out McGregor in December 14th, of an Instagram video where he presented the $50 million offer and then accused him of being too scared to accept the deal.
Wasn't he like ranting off to like Mike Tyson? He's like, it's such a really.
Yes, he said.
He's avoiding me. He's ducking out.
It's just so weird to see, because I like grew up watching them like just on YouTube, being like, you know, like foolish. And now they're like trying to be taken seriously. It's just very strange. So Conor McGregor has followed, like you said, Jake Paul's manager.
Oh my.
So not that that means anything, but I guess, you know, like it just doesn't make sense. Like who follows someone's Instagram to try to like make a contact or like try to get a step up? I don't know.
So, but he's betting on getting to Conor within 5 fights. Like, yeah, within 5 fights. He's like, it's going to happen. He's like, I'm going to bring the fight to McGregor for sure. He's a B word.
Yeah. And I mean, Paul is unlikely to fight McGregor, whilst the Irishman is actually under the UFC contract.
See, there's like these rules.
So there's all these rules, but we have seen rules being broken before. It's just like, can the rules be broken for this?
Maybe 2022 is the year of all the forbidden doors being open.
Seriously, we've had way too many forbidden doors open. Like, what can happen now at this point?
We're like, nothing will surprise us. Bring it on. Ronda Rousey will come out every time too.
And now time for some fluffy news.
Conti, Sammy Guevara.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So Conti brings Sammy Guevara to Brazil to meet her parents.
Oh,
it's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
It's a really big deal. She wrote, "I'm home," in that poster. You see them together, and there was images of them kissing and just like
like with her dad, like her, like was it Sammy and like his, whatever. Yeah. Meet the parents.
Meet the parents, and it's just like seems like this relationship is being taken seriously. I mean, like you're flying to a totally different country. That's a really big deal. Meeting the parents. It's scary. And I wonder if there's like there must be a language barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Sammy speaks Portuguese.
I don't think he speaks Portuguese either. I don't know. That must be interesting. I wish I could be like a fly on the wall listening. So yeah, there was pictures of them like at the family gathering together. So it seems like he's accepted. So moving on from that.
Silly fluffy news.
Yes.
So Kevin Owens they were in a match, and Kevin Owens does not have a belt right now. He doesn't have a championship belt right now, and he's like, I'm gonna get a belt if it's the last thing I do tonight. And so what does he do? He's like,
I'm gonna steal it.
Steal it from a kid.
Yeah.
Ringside.
That's not even real.
One of those replica belts.
Yeah, he had one of those replica
So there's like this silly little video of like it going down.
Yes, you guys have to see this.
Can you imagine? You're like, oh dude, there's Kevin Owens. And I'm like, at least, and what the heck? He's like, boo, get out of here. Kid's like, hey, look. Dude, there it goes.
That must be the little kid's best day of his life.
Like, he's talking about like, no, man. You can't go taking belts from kids. That's not the way you do it.
It's actually really funny. So moving on to some more fluffy news. As you guys may have heard, I think a few days ago, we did talk about Sunny and her recent arrest. And she wasn't answering fans at first with all this like speculation.
She was like arrested. I don't know how you would respond. Like, it looked like your phone on lockdown too.
Yeah, probably. But she did get a chance to go on Facebook and post a little bit and turning down all these speculations.
Yeah.
So even though we did see a like written police report, so it's not like this is made up.
It's not totally fake news.
No, it's not totally fake news, but she did turn it down. She said, I'm okay. I'm just laying low. Don't believe the media. And then she said again, please don't believe the media.
There's just a little too much drama there.
Yeah, and she kept going on. I thought I saw the end of it at that first post, but she said, I'm a warrior. I'm going to fight all day. #Taminator. Every day, all day. She's like, I don't just survive. I thrive. I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. Just going on and on.
Yeah, you get those positive affirmations and go.
Yeah, you go. At least she's got, positive attitude about it.
All right, on to keeping it strong style.
Yes.
So Hiroshi Tanahashi, yes, how does he do that? He's like that hand thing that he does. He has announced that he will be renewing his contract with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
That's so exciting.
I mean, it's not like unexpected. He's like, but then he puts it on Twitter.
Yeah,
of course. Not a press release, a Twitter release.
Because what's better news than hearing it on Twitter? I feel like we hear everything on Twitter. So yeah, he announced that he's going to continue to give his best efforts. And of course, like he said, not anything that we didn't expect.
Yeah,
but
it's not like, oh my gosh, we had no idea. I'm so surprised.
But it's good to confirm.
Yeah. I mean, he's been wrestling for New Japan for 22 years.
Oh my God.
Since like 1999.
That's a big deal.
Sorry.
He's an 8 times IWGP full weight champion, 2 times international champion. That doesn't stop there though.
No. 3 times IWGP couples monarch and 3 times never thirds champion. And he was a CMLL Universal Champion. I think it goes on too. But
yeah, the list probably continues and continues and continues. Just, moral of the story is he's awesome.
He's totally awesome.
He's totally awesome. And I think that's all we have for you guys.
How is that it?
I don't know.
I feel like we could talk about wrestling all day.
We could, but that's why we're on here every day, so you guys can hear the latest news. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's video.
We'll be back tomorrow.
We'll be back, so take a moment to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
And if there's anything you see out there, share it with us.
Yeah.
Like, guys, you totally missed whatever. Like, oh my gosh, we got to put it out there.
Yes. Don't be afraid to just be in the comments down below, and you can click the link down below for some more Fight Kitties content. Until next time, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Lady J.
Bye.